Nope, that's not gonna work. Hey, what's going on, buddy? So we saw in the last video I washed the Mustang. Now I'm gonna try to pull it with Uncle Dave here. Yep, pull the tractor. See, got some American forged wheels there, or American racing wheels on both sides. This thing's tricked out. My uncle used to have this, and then when he passed away, I inherited it. So now I'm gonna try to see if this tractor is gonna pull the red Mustang all the way back down to the garage here. And we got the other Fox body out here, Snow Badger. It's gonna be going back down there too as well. The red one's gonna be right next to it. So let's see if this thing will pull. If not, we're gonna have to get the 4Runner and pull it down there. So let's go. Nope, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to either grab the 4Runner, or we're gonna have to get a pushing start with it just to get it to move. So try round 2. Going. All right, stop. All right, guys, well, here it is. It's in its new home for the next few months while I work on it. There's no subframe connector on it, so I put it under the K-member in the front and then the rear diff back here in the back. It is at an angle, but what's gonna happen is once I get the subframe connector put on, I'm gonna move the jacks to like right here under, and then the rear one's like right here. So it's in the center, and then I'll be able to drop the rear end to do an 8/8. I can drop the front K-member to put the tubular one on. Then I'll be able to take the hood and the doors off, put those aside, and I'll be able to work on it freely. Because then the other Mustang, Snow Badger, will come in this, I'll push it all the way up against here, and remove all this stuff out of the way, and then we'll be good to go. So let's go. I'm gonna take the hood off, get the doors off, take the tires off, and get that done. So let's get at it. Well, I could have taken the fenders off, but I decided to leave them on so I can get the doors off like that. And this is where everything's at. I got a ratchet up there. You got those 3 bolts on that side, 3 bolts up top, and the whole door can come off. There's plenty of room in here to work, but it's, I don't know, it's just a pain in the butt at times, but you know, I'd rather keep the fenders on so that if I lean over it, then I'm not cutting myself up on that under frame, or I guess the upper frame. But, all right, let's get back after this and take this door off, and then we're gonna go work on the LS engine. All right, just like that, we got both doors off, and we got the hood off. Yeah, like I said before, I didn't feel like taking it off, or taking the fender off. I just like to lean up against. But next thing to do is we're gonna take both of these seats out, and then we're gonna start working on the LS. This is just a Gen 3 5.3 iron block. I gotta take everything off of it. Well, at least like all the wiring stuff and the headers. When I take it to my buddy Brandon, I want him to be able to actually take the heads off and all that stuff, because since he's gonna build the engine, I want him to see everything that's gonna be done to it. And I want him to be able to see when we take everything apart, so then he knows what else I'm gonna have to buy for it. But yeah, right now, let's just get these out, because then we'll eventually gut everything in here. But first off, seats, then 5.3. So let's go. All right, seats are out. The front 2 bolts came out pretty good, but on both sides, the back bolts here do not want to come out. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but they are rusted. Every bit of it, they are rusted in there. So I'm gonna have to cut those out. I'll eventually cut those, and we'll have to put new bolts through, which I'll just go and get some grade 8 bolts from Lowe's or Home Depot. So when I put the new seats in, everything will be good to go. Same thing for the front, I'll put new grade 8 bolts through on both of that. But all right, that's it for this. I got everything done that I wanted to do. Now, let's go work on that. Well, got it down to the short block. everything looked all right until I pulled the intake off. And then I discovered that. Yeah, there it is. Water sitting in there. That's not great, but hopefully none of it got into the cylinder, because if it is all sitting there, then at least the intake valve is sealed. So that's good. I wanted to turn this over and see how it works, but it's getting late. I'm gonna clean up, and I'll next time we're gonna see this bad boy is gonna get loaded in the back of Frank, the 4Runner, and then we're gonna go down to Brandon's and get this thing built with all the new parts. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a fun little project. And me and Buddha say peace.